Most beautiful women cheat. That's why I said what I said about get you a nice little solid 5, 6 and be cool. You ain't got to be worried about all that shit. Like get you something that you ain't got to be worried about. Bad one in the club, getting drinks from this other nigga, and then you all with your friends and getting all this attention, who need constant attention and all of that. Most women who are 7s or better cheat.
That's not true.
Yep.
Okay.
Most of them.
So you're not going to ever be with anybody who's a 7 or better, you're saying. You're going to get you a 5 or a 4.
Next topic.
I'm just wondering.
So Paul Pierce's solution to baddies cheating is to get him a woman who he finds less attractive. Guys, this mindset is fried. This mindset, we're not having this mindset. This is a very popular mindset. I'm not gonna lie, when I was super young, like I'm talking about 14, 15, I used to kind of feel this way too. Like, oh, well, the women who aren't as pretty, they won't have as many options, so I'm safer. Like, bro, you're not safe, bro. You're not safe. Let me fix my camera, y'all. My fault. There we go. You are not safe. This idea that, oh, I'm just gonna be with women who I don't find as attractive, I'm gonna be safe, bro. You're not safe like that. Honestly, bro, that's like you're green. If that's your mentality, you're green. These women, and there's so much we could talk about. We have to first identify the fact that when most people are talking about 3, 4s, 5s, 6s, 7s, they're talking about strictly physical looks, which is honestly ass backwards. Because a woman being super beautiful doesn't make her a 10 for anybody who's on game. If she's not, because her being a 10 is more than likely not going to be providing value to you, so there's no way that's a 10. But if we're just going to talk about physicality, we should make that clear before we even get into the video, that we're strictly talking about physical looks when we're talking about numbers in this video. This is not my scale, but this is the majority of men's scale, which is what it is, right? And we'll talk about why that's an issue going down the road. But the idea of, hey, 7, 8s, and 9s, and 10s, they cheat, so I'm gonna give me a 3, or 4, or 5. Guys, that's a cooked ass mentality. First of all, the 3, 4s, and 5s, they're going to. They are going. As a matter of fact, it gets so deep that the 7, 8s, and 9s, they don't even, yes, they are pretty, yes, they get a lot of validation and attention and stares, but a lot of men are so scary that they don't even get approached. And a lot of men have this mindset, so the 4s and 5s damn near get approached more than the 8s and 10s. Like, it gets deep, guys. So for you to think that you're safe because your girl isn't as attractive as other girls, bro, like, you're green. That's not how this works. That's not how this works. Do not have this mindset, y'all. This is not a good mindset to have. Especially if you actually want, and again, we're talking about prettiness when we talk about this. We're not talking about everything when we talk about numbers in this video. If you want to have like a prettier girl, like if you're like, I find 8s, 9s attractive, but I'm gonna settle for a 4 and 5, like, why are you settling, bro? Why are you settling? If you really value attractiveness, because not every man values attractiveness the same, which is fine. But if that's something that's really on your thing, like, bro, I need my girl to physically be an 8, 9, or 10, then get you a girl who's physically an 8, 9, or 10. You don't settle for a 4 or 5. And you damn near don't settle because you think that you're in a safe zone, bro. Any girl's up for grabs. I'm gonna be real with you guys, bro. I'm not here to sugarcoat you guys. I'm not here to call to you guys on this channel. Any woman is up for grabs, bro. Even a fat chick is up for grabs. You think you cool because you got you a chick that most people don't find attractive? She's up for grabs, bro. The right dude comes around, she's up for grabs. Do not have this mindset, guys. This mindset's not gonna get you anywhere. Not only are you not truly getting the girl that you want if you actually value physical attraction, because you're saying, hey, I'm gonna low-key undercut myself to be safer. Not only are you doing that, but you're also not setting yourself up for a better position, even though you think you are. This is the type of mindset that a lot of men have. So Randall, what's the alternative? If the 3s are going and the 7s are going and the 4s are going and the 8s are going, what's the alternative? The alternative is that you focus on being the best version of yourself and you focus on dealing with women that you want to deal with and that want to deal with you. And you know that even if everything is aligned, even if she's with you and stuff like that, I'm not one of these, and this is why I didn't make red pill content for so long, because I'm not one of these people who's like, oh, she's not yours, it's just your turn. Like that's a bullshit. No, that's not true. Some women are yours, bro. If you really that guy, like, even though most of these women are going, bro, not every single woman is going, bro. And it's very possible to be with a woman and she's just with you, and no, she's not interested in any other man. That is very possible. That is very possible. So this idea that, oh, she's not yours, it's just your turn, that's a goofy ass saying. And that's why I don't necessarily, like I said, there's some crossover effect between what I believe in and what the red pill and the manosphere guys believe in, but there's a lot I disagree with. A lot of these motherfuckers, they never got women, bro. They never got women. As a matter of fact, a lot of these dudes, the reason why they do dating coaching and stuff is because they didn't get women to a degree, so they had to learn so much information about female nature, so now they get on here and help guys who also aren't getting women. And I get that, but I feel like getting the perspective from a man who's gotten women his whole life, which is a man that I am, and I'm just keeping it up with you guys, bro, which is a man that I am, I feel like that's a better perspective, because like I not only do I understand female nature, but I also, like, it's just something natural about me. Like, it's no facade. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's a difference between a motherfucker who just came out the womb with it, as opposed to somebody who just been dogged out and had to go through red pill rage and all this extra shit. And I'm not here to dog nobody down. I'm really not. But you guys listen to all these red pill guys like, oh, do this and do that and do that, and it's like, bro, like, this shit, it's just different when it's just innate and it's just like in you, and it's just been like, you get what I'm saying? It's just different, guys. And I don't want to get off on a tangent, but best believe that having this mindset of trying to get a girl who's less attractive and thinking that it's impossible that she's going, that's just goofy. But it's also goofy to think that every woman is going. Like the answer is to just be the best version of yourself, be the most attractive version of yourself, be the most passionate version of yourself, be the most financially fit version of yourself, be the most physically fit version of yourself. All these things, not for the woman, for yourself, but then to be able to have your pick of the litter to decide what women that you want to deal with, right? Because like, you flip the roles and damn near like you get to choose. Like we always say, like, let the woman choose, but if you really become that guy, the woman already choose. So now it's your turn to choose between the women who've already chosen. If that makes sense. Like, this shit gets real deep. They've already chosen, so now I'm choosing, because I got options. I'm not in scarcity, I'm in abundance, right? A lot of these pro athletes and stuff, these niggas are green, bro. These motherfuckers are green as shit. If they didn't have money, status, they would not get women, bro. And that's what I'm saying. It's so different. I don't have status. I don't have a whole bunch of money. Yes, I'm not an average looking guy, but at the same time, it's just different. Like, bro, like these athletes and these red pill guys, when they talk to you guys about women, like, they're just coming from a whole different place, guys. A lot of these athletes and stuff, they literally have no game. And it literally, I used to be an athlete. Like, it can literally go back down. You could trickle back down to even dudes who were getting women in high school and college. These, like, a lot of these motherfuckers, they don't have game, bro. And by game, I'm not talking about mouthpiece. I'm just talking about like the natural pull of just attracting women. I'm not even talking about mouthpiece. I'm just talking about just having that it factor. You get what I'm saying? A lot of these dudes, they don't have it. You'll get these athletes like Paul Pierce. Who else be getting on there talking about relationships? There's other guys that get on here talking about relationships, and it's like I saw like Klay Thompson spending like $4 million on Meg. Like, bro, like, these motherfuckers, like, you don't have to do none of this shit that these dudes are talking about. Oh, deal with this woman because she's not going. Like, bro, like, no. These dudes, what else do these dudes? These dudes do so much stuff, bro. These dudes all date like the same women. Like, these dudes, they don't know what they're talking about. This is why I need to talk more about dating, because there's a lot of just weird stuff out here, guys. And I know I'm kind of rambling a little bit, but it's just so much on my mind. Because I've been wanting to make content about like dating and relationships since I started, but I just haven't, because I was so discouraged that I would get like, I didn't want to be, how do I want to say this? I didn't want to be associated with these motherfuckers who actually like don't get women and they're just online like giving you studies and like giving like motherfuckers who really don't have it, bro. And I knew that as soon as I started making content like that, like I would kind of be put into like the manosphere red pill space, and like that's not really me, bro. Yes, there's some crossover effect, but a lot of these dudes that you guys hear talking about relationships, they were getting dogged out by women until they got money or until they got status. They literally have no idea what it's like to really have it, bro. So for them to give you guys advice on do this and do that, like that shit is not coming from a place of innate ability. You get what I'm saying? You will have issues regardless of who you're with. Regardless of who you're with. If the attraction isn't genuine, if she feels like she could do better, become a man that she feels like she can't do better than, bro. Do it for yourself, don't do it for her, but that would just be a byproduct of it. Don't be one of these dudes thinking that you're safe because you get a girl who's quote unquote men don't find attractive, bro. Do you know how thirsty these men are? These men will sleep with anything. Most men can't even get a real woman in real life. Most men have corn addictions. So you think a man who has a corn addiction won't be willing to sleep with a 3 or 4? Most men can't even get, like, they say like the average man like can't even get on a date and stuff like that. But you think because you got a 3 or 4 that she's not gonna get attention. You guys really have to think. I don't know, like it's so much. I'm trying to watch myself because there's so much I want to talk about with dating and stuff, and I want to make sure I'm keeping it with this Paul Pierce video. But it's just so much goofiness in like the dating space, bro. Like this shit is real life. This is real life, not what you're seeing online. Do this, do that. Like no, like what I'm talking about is real life. Most men have corn addictions. Most men will be happy to sleep with a 4 or 5. Most men also have no self-control. A lot of men will be with the 8 or 9 and still sleep with a 4 or 5 if the 4 or 5 is choosing on them hard enough at work or at the gym, just because they can't control their lust. So you think that 4 or 5 is safe? Most men have no sexual control. Most men will be with a girl who's literally a 9 or a 10, like genuinely, physically, financially. She's helping you make money. She's doing everything. I'm not just talking about a 9 or 10 physically. I'm talking about everywhere. Like she's making you laugh. She's good company. And they'll still, if they're horny enough, will still sleep with a 4 on a random Wednesday just because they can't control their lust. But you think you're safe? You think she's not going to get any attention just because she's not a baddie? A lot of men don't even find these baddies that these NBA players be with the BBLs and the lips and all this extra shit. A lot of men, myself included, don't even find that attractive. You goofy ass entertainers and actors and athletes, you guys find that attractive, bro. We don't find that attractive. We like natural, regular women for the most part. In terms of like beauty standards, we don't like BBLs that look like dolls and lip fillers and shit. We don't like that stuff. We're gonna be more attracted to women that you might think is a 5. Because you like BBLs and the weird stuff, these NBA players and stuff. So the women that you think are 5s, we actually rank higher because they look like actual women. So we want to give them our attention, not the women that you guys think are 9 or 10s that we think look like blow-up dolls. You see how deep this is? I'm gonna end this video because there's so much I can talk about. You guys get in the comments and let me know like some stories in terms of like what's going on with these like NBA players that you guys want me to give my opinion about, because there's so many opinions I have with this. There's so much that's wrong with this. So many opinions that I hear from athletes and from red pill guys and dudes that actually don't have like that it factor when it comes to attracting women. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about, bro. And a lot of these dudes are so far from reality that it's just ridiculous. It's honestly just ridiculous. So get in the comments, let me know if you enjoyed this video. Give me some video requests. Follow me on Instagram @RandallBranch. Like the video, subscribe, If you guys need help building your physique, check the Work With Me link. If you want to book a one-on-one strategy call, consultation with me, also check the Work With Me link. Mindset, fitness, relationships, anything self-development related, I can help you out. And again, follow me on Instagram at Randall Branch. I post reels and stories every single day. DM me on Instagram at Randall Branch if you have a video request. And like, comment, share, subscribe with the video, y'all. You know, I'm pushing out some content. If you're enjoying it, if you're getting value from it, show me that you're getting value from it by helping me push the social media and the Randall Branch Collection brand. Right? We talk about self-development, but we're gonna talk more about dating, which is part of self-development. But I want to help you guys develop your dating life. So I'm here to shoot down all the bullshit I see. All right. I'll see you guys later for another video. Peace.